In 2017, Miss World launched the first ever head-to-head challenge, offering the viewers a different dimension to the Miss World event.
The head-to-head challenge is an in-depth look at each contestant, giving them their chance to shine. Already 2 billion people have engaged with this program.
So welcome. This is the head-to-head challenge group 2. Yeah, welcome. And here's how it works.
The contestants were divided into 16 groups at the head-to-head challenge draw. Now there can only be one winner per group, and it's you, the public, get to decide who that is.
And then 16 winners will go forward to the final challenge, which will take place at the Capitol building, the center of the Puerto Rican government.
And so for our challenge today, we will first meet the contestants, watch their introduction videos they made themselves, and then ask them a question. Then we will ask them a final question.
Girls, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready. Let's
Ready?
do this.
Let's do it. Let's begin. Indonesia.
I was born into a family that holds a strong set of values, and I was nurtured into the person I am today. My parents would say, have the heart to serve others, be delight and the blessing, get educated, grow up, and be a graceful person. Hence, I walked the long road to pursue my passions all the way to the land of Down Under, Australia, to major in hospitality and patisserie. Cooking and serving, they all have one thing in common: harmony. Putting all different ingredients together onto one plate to create a dish that puts a smile on someone's face. Same as Indonesia, my home country, where its people and cultures are one. A harmony that creates unity and putting a smile on the faces of the citizens of the world. My family taught me to see things not only from a single perspective, and that I should broaden my horizon. So I did. I traveled across the globe, and there was a vast world to discover. But no matter how far I go, Indonesia will always be home to me. Indonesia is a nation known for its generosity, but we as individuals often forget to share with others. I believe sharing isn't just about giving, but also receiving. The moment we share what we have, we will be filled with so much joy.
Indonesia 2020 adalah Miss Sulawesi Selatan. Selamat untuk Carla Yus.
And in that spirit, I'm Carla Yuls. I'm deeply honored to represent Indonesia at Miss World 2021.
Indonesia, we see from your video you are a pastry chef. Tell us about that.
I pursued my passion in pastry when I was 18. I went to Australia to pursue it, and then I worked as a chef back then. But my passion has always been there, and I've always loved cooking since I was a kid. So that's why I went to Australia, just to learn to cook and probably like broaden my horizon, and then also like to embrace another culture, another ways to cook food. So that's why I'm always into cooking and baking, always.
Yeah, so I bet you'd love there'd be a bake-off in this competition.
Love it so much.
Thank you, Indonesia.
Thank you.
El Salvador.
Hello, my name is Nicole Alvarez. I am 27 years old. I studied fashion merchandising, but I'm currently working as a TV and radio host. I am also a co-founder of a nonprofit organization named after my sister, Fundación Michelle Alvarez. My hobbies include CrossFit, traveling, and I'm also a certified barista. I am very excited to represent my beautiful country, El Salvador. See you soon, Puerto Rico.
You are a barista, but you are more than a barista. Tell us more.
Well, I love coffee, and whenever I like something, I like to dig really deep into it and learn about it. So being from El Salvador, one of the major exporters of coffee in the world, I wanted to learn more about the different varieties of coffee and the different methods of coffee. That's why I took a course in El Salvador. and in Italy about coffee. And I even know how to taste a little bit and differentiate a little, but it's tough. But I love coffee and I love doing it too.
Wow, is it one of the things in the morning you look forward to?
Absolutely. All day, every day.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fellow coffee fan.
Yes.
Thank you very much, El Salvador. Now, Albania.
Hi, my name is Amelia Gastra. I'm 18 years old and I come from the land of eagles, Albania. Albania is the hidden gem found in the heart of the Mediterranean. It is characterized by the beautiful coastline, cultural heritage, and lovely people. At the moment, I'm studying architecture in Newcastle University, England. I love architecture because I'm fascinated by mathematics and by arts. That's why I chose architecture. I've been singing since I was 5 years old, and I've been participating in many competitions in Albania, but not only. I've been winning some, but in some I found the most beautiful experience, because that's what it is, experience in the end. Life is a long journey, and by singing I've learned that this journey needs to be wonderful. Sometimes it has its own highs, sometimes it has its own lows, but in the end you shouldn't give up for nothing. I'm here in Puerto Rico to show the world my beliefs, my values, and to represent my home country.
Albania, for your talent round, you performed your own song that you wrote yourself.
Yeah.
How did you write that song?
So I've started singing since young, like 5 years old. And I've always had a passion about music because I say that music is my life. And I wrote this song when I was in Sweden back with my team. And I was inspired by Latin music, which is not related with Sweden, but anyways, I like Latin songs a lot. And I wanted to write a love song because love is what all human beings want in this life and what all want to achieve.
Lovely answer. Thank you very much, Albania. Now we have England.
Welcome to England. England is a welcoming and inclusive nation with a magnificent fusion of vibrant metropolitan cities and alluring scenic countrysides. My name is Rahema Mathamia. I am 25 years old. I am Miss World England and I am proud to represent this beautiful country. I was born and raised in London, one of the most diverse cities in the world, and I'm continuously in awe of the multiculturalism, incredible landmarks, and rich history of this city and country. During the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, I completed my integrated master's degree in genetics and currently work as a health technology consultant. Aside from my affinity for science and technology, I am passionate about the performing arts and as a vibrant young girl, fell in love with music and drama. Family is everything to me. I was raised by an incredible single mother who taught me how to be a strong, independent, but compassionate woman. I am very proud to represent England at this year's 70th Miss World 2021.
England. I couldn't wait to make this question. Tell me 2 spots that you can't miss in London.
Oh, there's so many. London is such a multicultural, cosmopolitan, beautiful, vibrant city. But I would say one place is definitely the West End in Soho. There are beautiful restaurants, people, theatre shows, so that is one place that I love to go. And the second place would be Regent's Park. It's a very large park in London, and just the sense of community with people getting together in the summer, in the winter time, seeing the beautiful lakes. It's a beautiful thing to see people come together in a beautiful natural environment.
That's lovely. I wouldn't miss it for the world next time I'm there. Now we have South Africa.
My great-grandmother, my Gugu, is the person I've loved most in the world. She might have commanded huge respect as the matriarch of the tiny village where I was raised in rural South Africa, but she never set foot in a classroom. Still, it was her faith in education and her belief in me that has led me to this point. I am strong because she was strong. I'm educated because she willed it. I care about my fellow man because she cared so deeply. It is the indomitable spirit that we South Africans call Ubuntu, which means humanity, and sometimes translates into the phrase, I am because you are. It is what makes me proudly South African, being interconnected in a host of diverse, wonderful ways in this beautiful country we call home. Most of you know about our unhappy history of oppression. Likewise, you know about the man who led this country out of the darkness of apartheid into the light of freedom, our very own hero, Nelson Mandela. This country is built on the shoulders of people like our beloved Madiba and my Gugu. This country is legendary for its wildlife, for its spectacular scenery and unparalleled natural beauty. But it is the warmth of the people that truly separates us from the rest of the planet. I am so proud to be a part of the wonderful Miss World pageant. It is the competition that truly values caring and compassion. I'm particularly delighted to be going to Puerto Rico, popularly known in Spanish as La Isla del Encanto. My name is Shudupadzo Musida, and I am Miss South Africa.
Your grandma seems like such a strong woman. Tell me more about her.
My Gugu, that's what I used to call her.
Gugu.
Yeah, my Gugu. Her name was Woma Randera, and I'm so glad to be saying her name on a world stage, but she was such an incredible woman. I remember growing up, we'd have children coming in and out of our house, and she would feed them, and she would like treat them like they're part of the family to the point where you don't know who's a Musida and who isn't. And by the time I was 8, because of her influence, I remember I told her, I said, Gugu, I want to build a big haven with a white wall and a blue roof where women and children could come in and just receive humanitarian assistance. But at that time, it was just I wanted to help because she taught me the language of service. And I remember when my Gugu passed away in 2015, the last thing she told my mom about me, she said, "Make anisho ur abuya shkoloni," which means make sure that Abi goes to school. And little did I know that that would be one of the ways that I carry on her legacy and serve by educating others to empower the mind and speak the language of service. And that's my Gugu.
Well, I'm sorry she passed away, but I'm sure she's very proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, South Africa. And now we have Mauritius.
Hola, bonjour. I am Angélique Sanson and I come from the paradise island of Mauritius. Mauritius has a great soul and its unique diversity can be seen in its landscape, its culture and especially its people who always welcoming you with a smile. Our crystal blue lagoons offer you the feeling of freedom to explore and meet many different species. You can also see the diversity in its culinary dishes. My 4-year studies in France and my 4-month road trip in South Africa have given me a new perspective on the world and helped me to become an independent woman. I hold a management and economics degree and I am currently the administrative manager for an IT development and technology company. I have a very close-knit family and I know that I can always rely on my wonderful parents, my 2 elder sisters and my crazy little dog Ball. I love water sports, wakeboarding, paddleboarding and kitesurf. I am so lucky to be able to enjoy the treasure of our lagoons. But my greatest passion is dance. I started ballet at the age of 4 and continued with Afro jazz and Latin. Dancing is a way to express myself and to escape. Participating in the Miss Mauritius pageant has helped me to become even more confident, and I am so grateful to represent my beautiful country. Helping out others is dear to my heart. My Beauty with a Purpose project is to support and empower our young people. Charity has always been the heart of Miss World pageant, and this has given me the opportunity to raise my voice and help others. I can't wait to meet my pageant sisters and live this incredible experience. Hasta pronto, Puerto Rico!
4 months in South Africa. That's a very long trip.
Yes.
What do you learn from it?
Oh, it was an adventure. I would like to answer in French so I can express
my answer with all my heart.
Yes, please.
Thank you. J'ai décidé de partir en Afrique du Sud pour pouvoir vivre une nouvelle aventure, découvrir une nouvelle culture. Et l'Afrique du Sud est un pays incroyable. Et c'était vraiment formidable. On n'avait pas beaucoup de revenus, ce qui fait qu'on avait un tout petit peu pour payer l'essence, la nourriture, rien pour le logement. Et en fait, ça nous a poussé à aller vraiment à la rencontre des locaux. Et on essayait toujours de leur demander si on pouvait dormir chez eux. Et ils nous ont accueillis les bras ouverts. Et c'est comme ça qu'on a découvert leur culture, leur expérience de vie, leur repas traditionnel. C'était fabuleux. C'était pas facile parce qu'il y avait des jours où on n'avait pas les moyens de s'offrir à manger. On ne pouvait pas manger, on n'avait pas d'endroit où dormir. Mais c'est comme ça qu'on apprend et on a grandi et on a pu prendre conscience de la dure réalité que certaines personnes peuvent vivre dans le monde. Et voilà, on a grandi. Il y a eu des moments drôles où, par exemple, dans la tente le soir, on entendait les animaux, les hyènes, les lions, les éléphants. Et il y avait des singes qui ont commencé à se battre sur notre tente. Et on avait la tente qui tremblait. C'était terrifiant, mais c'était drôle. Et j'ai tellement hâte de vivre cette expérience dans un autre pays. Voilà.
Well, merci beaucoup, Mauritius. And that was round 1.
Let me remind you how to vote.
There are 3 ways to vote. Voting for them on the Miss World website, liking the contestants' official Miss World Facebook page, or voting for them on their official Mobstar account. The contestant with the most increase in votes, likes and follows after this episode will advance. But remember, only 1 contestant per episode can advance for a chance to win her spot in the Miss World semi-final.
So now it's time for the final question, ladies. Before coming here, the contestants were given a random question, and we're going to start with Indonesia.
Hello.
Indonesia.
Hello.
What are the qualities you think a Miss World should have?
Well, there are so many aspects to have as a queen, but so many people think that a true queen should only be served. But a true queen knows how to serve and wants to serve and needs to serve. And the qualities that a true queen should have, she has to radiate kindness. She has to have compassion. She has to be selfless in order to put others first instead of her. And then most importantly, a true queen knows how to be a blessing for others. And it also leads me back to that true greatness comes from serving, so she has to serve. That's why that's a true queen should be, and that's Miss World.
Thank you, Indonesia. Now time for El Salvador. Besides winning your national title, what else are you proud of?
My sister passed away from leukemia a couple of years ago. Her dream was to help others that had cancer and chronic diseases. So I'm very proud to create the dream she had into reality. And I'm a co-founder of a nonprofit organization that carries her name, Fundación Michelle Álvarez.
Wow, what an incredible story. She must be so proud of you.
I hope so.
Thank you very much, El Salvador. Now for Albania. What is the best piece of advice to give to the younger generation?
So I would say to always believe in themselves, because I know that the times that we live in are difficult for some of the teenagers. And as a teenager, that I'm 18, I know that to believe in yourself is difficult, but you should always be true to yourself and always work hard and fight for your ideas, for everything that you do in order to achieve your goals and in order to be where you deserve to be.
Thank you very much, Albania.
That's very inspiring, actually. England, you're next. And your question is, who is your role model?
As much as this may be used quite a bit, my role model is my mother. I was born to a single teen immigrant mother who had immigrated from Kenya to England and made the decision to change the course of her life by having me. And I'm forever in debt. My mother is my life. My mother is my heart, as I'm sure she is for many of you here. But the joy that she radiates, the strength that she has, the tenacity, the qualities of who she is as a woman is everything that I hope to emulate and everything that I hope that I can become. And seeing her not only get through struggles, but help me get through my tough times and still be there on the other side is just such a blessing. And I'm just so happy and so proud to have her in my life. And I hope that I'm able to make her proud in everything that I ever do in life.
Do you want to say like a quick hello to the camera?
Hi, Mom. Nakupenda sana.
That's so nice. So, Dafrika, you ready? Your question is, what is the biggest challenge you think women face today?
I think the biggest challenge that women face today is how they carry societal needs on their shoulders in a world that takes their womanhood as a weakness. I think it's important, that's why I'm grateful for a platform like this that allows or takes womanhood as a strength, where we can give our hearts and we can be ourselves and without feeling like we are weak, you know, because we are strong. We are strong women, and we can make a meaningful change in the society with our hearts and our womanhood without neglecting ourselves either. I think in serving others, we also learn to serve ourselves, which is quite important. Yeah.
Thank you, South Africa. And last but not least, Mauritius. Your question is, what's the most inspiring moment in your life?
I will answer in French, please. Le moment le plus inspirant pour moi vient d'un moment triste. En 2019, ma grande sœur a eu un grave accident et j'ai décidé d'arrêter mes études pour rentrer à l'île Maurice, pour être avec elle et m'occuper d'elle et ma famille. Mon autre grande sœur a elle aussi mis en pause son travail pour rentrer à Maurice, pour être là. Et en fait, c'est un moment inspirant parce qu'on a tous été là pour elle. Nous étions très proches, on l'a soutenue, toute ma famille était là. Et en fait, ça m'a montré à quel point la famille est importante dans la vie, à quel point l'amour est important et à quel point nous devons nous soutenir et nous aider les uns des autres. Parce que c'est comme ça qu'on devient plus fort et qu'on se relève et qu'on puisse affronter la vie. Voilà, merci.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was round 2. That's it. How are you feeling? You made it. You made it.
Not too bad, right?
How? Were you girls scared?
Slightly nervous.
Well, it is such a relief. Like there's this tiny feel of gratitude, like we finished everything. And thank you so much for having us in this conversation. Yes, really grateful.
No, thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for making us feel comfortable.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. And this was Group 2. I'm from the Hyatt Regency Grand Reserve in almost sunny Puerto Rico. We'll see you next time for Group 3.